It's our final Champions League group stage game today. We take on Celtic in a winner-takes-all match. Can we qualify for the knockout stages? Let's find out. Welcome back then guys to the Red Devil Revival, here now today for episode 64 of our Road to Glory series. Here with Kaiserslautern, as I just said in the intro, we have a big game today, a winner takes all match with Celtic, knowing a win and also a draw will qualify us for the next stage of the Champions League. A loss though, we slip into the Europa League. Of course though guys, before we get going into today's video, if you did miss the last episode where we took on Chelsea at home in the Champions League, there'll be a link right above me so you can see exactly how we did get on in that match. And of course as well guys, if you do enjoy today's video, do make sure to chuck a like down onto it. And if you want to see more of my content, such as the Red Devil Revival, then do make sure to hit that subscribe button and to ring that notification bell to be notified whenever my content here on YouTube goes live. Now then, we're going to get straight into this video today. We've played 2 matches since the last episode, both of them in the Bundesliga, and we got quite decent results. We took on Bayern Munich and Fortuna Düsseldorf, and we came away with 4 points, which if someone said that to me before those games were played, I would have thought that's quite reasonable. However, we kind of got around the wrong way. Of course, you can see the results from the Chelsea game and Werder Bremen game from last episode. That disappointing game with Bremen being a key one where we threw away 2 points and only came away with a draw. We took on Bayern Munich after that, and we played really well. We won it 4-3. It was a really good game, really action-packed. Defensively, we were okay. We got a little bit of bad luck to concede one of the goals. It was deflected off one of our players. But we were really good going forward. A hat-trick from Pellegrini, a goal as well from Franco. And I thought, okay, the lads look like they're kicking on here. Beating Bayern Munich. That's the first time I think we've ever beaten them. And it was a fantastic performance. But then we went away to Fortuna Düsseldorf, second bottom of the league, and we drew 0-0. We weren't bad, don't get me wrong. We created a lot of opportunities. Their keeper got man of the match, but it was another key example of me getting frustrated with the strikers and them not being able to find the back of the net. We are very close now to the January transfer window, and I am already looking for striking options. After the games we're playing today of Celtic and Schalke, we will be having our January transfer roundup for next episode. But it is, of course, going to be Champions League action is the main focus today. The Bundesliga, though, we still sit in the top 4 just about. And also in the Champions League, we sit second currently. And as you can see, Celtic are 1 point behind Real Madrid, cannot catch us. So we are definitely guaranteed top 3. In terms of the first game, which is with Celtic, we are lining up outside. It's a very strong team. I'm not making a mistake I made when we took Celtic on away from home. It's Misic in net, Lawrence and Lidin at the back, Ludwig at right back. Unfortunately, still Nico Williams is not fit. Liuzio is at DM, Franco at left back is then Firmek, Tagsef and Hikmet in the midfield. I'm playing Firmek as the box-to-box because currently Amiri is suspended rather annoyingly. It's Lewandowski and Chumpetaz starting up front. That right there though is how we're lining up. Pretty strong lineup if you ask me. Let's get into this game, and as long as we avoid defeat, the job is done. Of course, if we can win though, that would be really good for just the morale and everything going forward. After this game, we are also taking on Schalke at home, so if we can win this, get a win up against Schalke as well, and when we're unbeaten in our most recent 5 games. For this game though, we're at home. I'm going to say, I know a lot of you are keen to avenge what happened last time. We did lose to Celtic away from home. I can't remember what the score was. Was it 2-1 or 3-1? I can't quite remember. You can see our formula on the screen there. 2 wins in our last 5 games. But right there is Celtic's most recent performances. They're on very decent form. Of course they are in the SPL, but that's not where our focus lies. It is here in the Champions League. Can we get a win to start today's episode off with? I certainly hope we can do. Highlight very early on, only 2 minutes in, Tagsef free kick. It's missed all of our players, and Chowdhury for Celtic has a chance here to break. He's lost it actually. Liuzio, good tackle, good pass as well. Tagsef on it here. Come on, Tagsef. That is so bad. Straight at Jadon Zawet, the Dutch goalkeeper. Very, very poor football from Tagsef there. He could have possibly made the look like to flick the ball to the far post maybe. We had a couple of strikers in the box, but he went for goal himself and he did not find the back of the net. In my opinion, Tagsef's had a decent start to life here at Kaiserslautern. He has been quite decent. There's been a few other players. Firmek's not been great so far, but he hasn't really started that many. But hang on, Celtic with an early chance via their Colombian winger, puts the ball wider than net. Quite lucky. He was in way too much space. That right there, though, was only their very first chance of the game. Hopefully, it'll be their last one. I'm going to say demand more to the lads. I don't think we're playing poorly, but we're not seeing enough from us going forward. A key, just kind of recurring theme for us this season. But Hikmet on the ball inside the Chimpitaz, who hits it is blocked. Hikmet's cross is blocked. Franco on it again now. Third chance here. And finally we get another chance and it's blocked again. Of course it is. Every single chance is being blocked by a Celtic player. Liuzio tries to cross it again at the end of the highlight then. And surprise, surprise, it was blocked. I think I've said that way more than any other episode now. Lawrence here. Chimpitaz has finally scored on an episode at long last. He gets a little bit of luck. Jamie Lawrence from that corner flicks the header on. And our Peruvian young striker just nods it in there at the far post. He goes up for it and kind of knees it almost. Bit of a weird goal, but whatever. Goal's a goal. We'll take it. We take the first half lead right at the end of the half as well. They always say that is a perfect time to score. We're going to go and point the finger. Don't get complacent. Let's not do what we did up against Brown in the last episode and throw away a lead for once. Of course, we managed to hold out up against Bayern. Of course, that was off of camera. But even so, the fact we can do it against Bayern, can we do it here against Celtic? To be fair to us, defensively, our game has often been very strong. We are the second best defence in the Bundesliga. We've only conceded 15 goals in, I think it's 17 games. We're less than a goal a game at the moment. And Misic is the keeper with the most clean sheets in the league as well. So hopefully he will keep another one here. And mistake there from Celtic. Tags have good interceptions. A lot of space on the left. Come on. Oh, that was a great run. Hang on. Firmek though. A chance to go 2 up. He's taken it. We get a 2-goal lead. Firmek with the goal. Tagsef with the assist. Just after saying that we haven't seen too much from Firmek, his performances haven't been great, he goes and gets himself a goal here. Very, very good stuff. A great bit of vision there from Tagsef to spot the run from Firmek. I thought the chance was almost gone off if Chimpitaz was not picked out, but Firmek does the business. Very, very good stuff indeed. We've been proceeding on a little bit since that goal. Not much else has really gone on since. I'm going to make some changes. I'm going to get Liuzio off for N. Donham. I'm also going to get Lewandowski off for Pellegrini because neither of them have particularly great games. Both below a 7 for the performance, whereas everyone else on the pitch is pretty much over that rating. Another mistake. Celtic really look like they're kind of struggling at the moment. But as I say that, we have lost the ball. How we should get there first. Franco does. And Chimpitaz, another mistake from a Celtic player. The Peruvian on the ball here. He goes for it. He scored a second. I don't think he's ever scored 2 goals in one game since he's arrived. And he's got 2 today in what is a massive game for our European competition this year. Very, very good stuff. It's 3-0, only 20 minutes to play. Champions League knockout football is looking very, very likely right now. Very good stuff. Of course, we're going to confirm those substitutions. I also reckon I'm going to get Firmek off because he's looking a little bit tired. I have been recommended to rest him by my assistant. I keep on ignoring, but we're going to get him off the pitch now. Only 15 minutes to play. There is a highlight though for Celtic here. A corner. Villa puts it in. It's been missed by everyone, but it has gone quite far away from the net. Well, Haksabanovic here on the ball. He's booked. What's he going to do with it here? He loses it. Another mistake from Celtic. They are just completely capitulating this game. Chimpitaz now. Come on, Fernando. It's worth noting, I think Celtic can finish as low as 4th if Madrid win and Celtic lose. So they have still got to make sure they don't concede too many goals. I don't know what the goal difference is for them. But right now, we are really killing them off. Hikmet with a chance. Kill the game off entirely. Well, hang on again. Oh, it's counted. I thought he'd be offside, but he's been given the goal. It's 4-0 to Kaiserslautern. It's an absolute romp for the Rotten Twofold, the Red Devils. They are enjoying their day today. How do we not score, by the way, up against Fortuna Düsseldorf in the last game? We stick 4 here past Celtic after having just stuck 4 past Bayern Munich. It makes literally no sense. But even so, in fact, actually, having just said about Madrid, I've just seen in the group there, Celtic are being leapfrogged by them. So Madrid are just about salvaging their European continental season, it would appear. And unless I think Chelsea get a late equaliser, it looks like Celtic are dropping out of the European competitions altogether. Tagsef here to Oliver now. Are we going to go for a 5th? Are we really just going to inflict as much pain to Celtic as possible here? Ludwig on the ball. He plays it in. Pellegrini flicks it. Chimpitaz for a hat-trick. It's been saved. That was the easiest chance he's had all day. Ah. Chimpitaz, he should have scored that. We're just going to go and say encourage to the lads. Why not? I reckon the game could well just end up fizzling out now. And yeah, you can see the Chelsea Real Madrid scored there. They've literally just scored and taken the lead, and they've gone 2-0 up. So Celtic, your European adventures this season, it would appear, are dead and buried. I'll be honest, I don't really care. I only care about ourselves here at Kaiserslautern. Are we going to get a fifth? Well, that's a pretty dreadful bit of defending from us there and passing play. Are they going to get a consolation goal? Misic is saying, no, I want my clean sheet. He makes a fantastic save there. Probably a final highlight here. Celtic start with the ball. Juan Bernat tries to cross it in. It doesn't get into the box. Bernat back on it though now. And it's finally got it. Oh, for goodness sake. Literally saying, Misic is like, no, I keep my clean sheet. He didn't go and concede literally a minute later in game. But that is only going to be a consolation goal. It shouldn't have any impact on the game. Indeed, it doesn't. A little bit annoying we lose the clean sheet. But at the end of the day, I don't care. We've smashed Celtic in that game, and we've given ourselves the knockout stages of the Champions League. Brilliant stuff. We finished second in the group. A little bit annoying because if we had beaten Chelsea in the last game, we could have topped the group. But, oh well, it does not matter. That group with me got drawn. I thought there was no chance of us qualifying. Yet, here we are, going through to the knockout stages of the Champions League. Of course, though, guys, that right there is not our only game of today's episode. We still have Schalke to take on the Bundesliga, so I'll see you for that game very shortly. Here we are then, guys, for the second game of today's episode. Of course, not quite as important as that first one there with Celtic, but still a vital game for our top 4 hunt in the Bundesliga, and it's up against Schalke. So this is how we're going to line up for it. It's Misic in there. I very nearly did play our backup keeper, Stefan Schultz, but I decided to stick with Misic at the end of the day. It's a Lawrence and Lidin still at the back. Dotka, the young right back, I'm giving him a start here in this game. Liuzzo and then Franco. It's in the same midfield that played against Celtic in Firmak, Tagsef and Hikmet. Amiri is back to the bench. He is available now. And it's then Pellegrini and then Chimpitaz. Of course, Chimpitaz starting up front after he scored that brace up against Celtic. But it's a very strong line. Let's get into this game. Let's see how we do get on. I'm hoping for a good performance. This is the final game before the winter break that does occur in Germany. So we have about 4 weeks off after this game does take place. And Schalke are a decent side. They're a mid-table team now. I think they're about 12th or 11th in the league currently. But I still very much expect us to get a win. We've just put 4 goals past Bayern, 4 past Celtic. We're at home against Schalke here as well. We should be winning this match, considering the fact we have, of course, top 4 aspirations. We actually have a highlight inside the very first kick of the game. The kickoff has occurred and we had the ball, but we've lost it pretty quickly. Schalke on the ball now on this left flank. Can we get the ball? Is it going to be an early highlight? It's a mistake from Schalke. Tagsef, good interception. Showing again what he did up against Celtic. Now, can he square the ball? He's lost it, but Chimpitaz, surely he gets it. He's on a bit of a roll now. It's 3 goals in his last 2. He scores inside the first 30 seconds of this match. I thought Tagsef had overrun this. He should have squared it a lot earlier, if you ask me. But we got a little bit of luck. The ball fell perfectly to Chimpitaz, but we'll take it however they do go in. Of course, though, guys, with the January approaching, we are going to be looking to strengthen the squad. I am definitely looking for another striker, whether it be an advanced forward or a DLF. I'm not too sure. There is apparently interest in Skletterberg from a few Chinese clubs. If there's a big bid for him, I may accept it. But Dotka here, it's been saved by the goalkeeper. Good stop. And it's been squared to Liuzzo, who, what on earth? How did that ball go on target? That ball from Liuzzo was miles wide. Took a massive deflection off someone's head, and the keeper pulled off an absolute wonder save. Very, very good stop from the goalkeeper. It doesn't end up going into the back of the net, and the keeper with another stop there. Very good stuff from him. In terms of other areas that I want to strengthen, I'm not too sure. Maybe right back, because right back is a bit of a problem area, I do find occasionally. I can't see if Schalke, we've headed it clear. We should be a chance to counter-attack, but of course we'll have to wait and see when we do come back for next episode. But Chimpitaz on the ball here. Come on, Fernando, chance second. That is so bad. That right there is the complete just antithesis of what Chimpitaz is. One moment he'll be putting the ball into the back of the net, looking really good, and then like 80% of the time, like the rest of the time, he is just messing his chance up. Gets into all the right positions, like he's off the ball and his timing of his run stuff is really, really good. But just that final, like, putting the ball into the back of the net, he was really poor. But on paper, his attributes would suggest that isn't the case, but he always does. Maybe I need to teach him just to like blast the ball into the back of the net. Maybe we'll see a little bit more from him. I'm not too sure, but he's very, very frustrating, as are all of our strikers currently. Either they're really good off the ball and quick, or they're really good at shooting, but they can never actually get in the right positions, aka Lewandowski, because they're so slow. But we'll have to see who's available. I've seen a couple of strikers who have kind of caught my fancy, but they're all quite expensive, so I'm not too sure yet. But hang on, a chance for Schalke. Oh, that is so unlucky. I think Misic made the initial stop, and he just fell perfectly to Dipple, who scores there for them, meaning we do concede. Not brilliant stuff. It means 3 of our last 4 games we have conceded in, which, considering how good of a run we had been on for not conceding, a little bit frustrating, really. Into the final stoppage time. Indeed, we go in at half-time with the scores being level. I'm going to thrash my arms, so I'm not happy. We had a couple of decent chances, but other than the Chimpitaz goal and, of course, his other missed chance, haven't really seen that much from us, really, in this game. Very, very poor stuff. Again, just giving us a clear example of that exact problem we have here at the club. We have the best or second best defence in the league, but I think our goal scoring is only about 6th or 7th in it, which again just highlights the problem we do have if we want to be consistently challenging for those top 4 spots. Highlight here though, Lidin plays it all the way back to Misic in net. Can we get a chance to build from the back and have a chance to get another goal? Lawrence flicks it up and Pellegrini, decent little head on there. Dopka, the young right back. Come on, Dopka. He's very good going forward. What are we going to see from him here? Firmek now on the ball. Back to Jamie Lawrence. Lumps it up the pitch. Chimpitaz again in a great position, and this time he's not going to miss it. Another goal for the youngster. His 2nd goal of the game. 4th goal in 2 matches, which we've seen all of them today. Very promising signs from the young Peruvian. Very decent stuff indeed. I'm going to get Liuzio off because it keeps telling me he's very close to getting suspended. So we'll get him off the pitch. The same as Firmek, he needs the rest. We'll get both Amiri and Endoram onto the pitch instead. There's just over 20 minutes to play. Can we see this game out? Another highlight here, so we'll see what does occur with it. Franco on the ball. He scored not too long ago up against Bayern Munich. Unfortunately there, he doesn't go for goal himself. He tries to go inside and kind of lose it. Amiri up to Chimpitaz. He's got a hat-trick. Where have these goals come from? Before these 2 games today, he had 3 goals all season. He now has 8, and we've only played 2 games. And no idea. He's just decided to turn up at long last. Very, very good stuff indeed. We're going to make our final substitution. I'm going to get Hikmet off. He's been booked. I don't want him getting sent off or anything. So we'll get Oliver on to the pitch. I'm going to put Tagsev, though, onto the left side and have Oliver in the centre. Tagsev is a left-footed player. It makes sense for him to be on that side of the pitch. We have just under 15 minutes, though, left of this game. Will we see out? Of course, we have that 2-goal advantage now, which, of course, is fantastic news. Hopefully we don't concede any more goals. We've got the ball back up. It's just going to kind of fizzle out. Dopka flicks it up. Indeed, the highlight does come to a close. We're going to start going cautious, I think, now. We're also going to go full on time wasting, be more disciplined, lower the tempo down and stop passing the space. So I just want to kind of keep hold of that ball that little bit better. And as soon as I've done it, there's a highlight. Schalke starting in our half. Let's hope it's not an instant Schalke goal. That would not be ideal. Busquets here. It is an instant Schalke goal. Oriol Busquets, absolutely banger that is right there. It's his 1st goal of the season. He took it like he scores them every other week. But oh no, it's always FM doing its usual, isn't it? Player scores an absolute world. He's not even scored one before that point. Of course he hasn't. We're going to go defensive now as a result. We're going to look to drop the line. We're also going to look to regroup, hold the shape and slow the pace down. I just want to... Oh, there's a highlight in the 92nd minute. Don't be Werder Bremen all over again. I can't deal with it. That one was a 2-all. This one could be a 3-all if we're not careful here. Oliver up to Franco. We're supposed to have one of the best defence in the league. Let's not concede any more goals, please. Franco, maybe it's going to be a chance at us actually here. There's a lot of space for Tagsev. He's found Pellegrini. That should have been another goal, but it's a good stop from the Schalke keeper. Are we going to see the game out and get all 3 points? Indeed, we do. An absolutely phenomenal performance from Fernando Chimpitaz at long last, showing us some positive signs. We won the first game 4-1, a 3-2 win today, 2 matches with 5 goals in them and 2 wins today. Very good stuff. We stay even in 4th position, now on to 32 points, 3 points off of first place Bayern Munich. Very, very good stuff from us. Very, very good pair of matches, really, overall. Of course, defensively not so great there, but even so, we got the job done, which is the main thing. Of course, with the schedule, though, guys, with it being the winter break and the January transfer window, I am going to go through the entirety of January. We're going to come back for the cup match at the beginning of February. I will run through all of our transfer business. I'm hoping there's going to be quite a bit to go through. And then we're going to have the German Cup third round with Freiburg at home. So, of course, guys, that will all be coming, though, in next episode. Overall, though, guys, that brings this video today to a close. And for once, at long last, after so many recent episodes of having one good game and then ballsing up the other one, we have not ballsed up a match. At long last, we have managed to win both games on the same episode, and we have seen some phenomenal striking play from Fernando Chumtaz. Maybe he finally heard us saying we're going to look to get a new striker in the January transfer window. He's like, oh crap, I better sort my act out. And he goes and gets 5 goals in 2 games. Not too bad at all. Of course, though, guys, next time it is going to be a massive special January transfer video. Hopefully we'll see some new arrivals coming into the club. Of course, so guys, well, if you did enjoy today's video, make sure to chuck a like down onto it. And if you want to see more of my content, such as the Red Devil Revival, then do make sure to hit that subscribe button and to ring that notification bell to be notified whenever my content here on YouTube goes live. So guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.